Good morning, everyone. Dr. Victoria Skirbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. Today is Wednesday, March 29th, and the moon is in Cancer. The Cancer moon is a moon that is concerned with family, safety, security, clan. We have another frosted flake morning here. A lot of frost on the everything. Even walking down the side stairs was slightly treacherous. All of this whitey stuff that you see is frost. It is supposed to get up into the 50s today, so this will go away. But a very, very brisk morning here in southeastern Massachusetts. So I was thinking, the Cancer moon, as a Cancer, Cancers want to take care of people. Cancers want to nurture. It's the natural tendency of Cancer. And so you'll feel yourself perhaps wanting to do just that today. And in America here, we are again in the same place that we've been. Monday, we had the 129th mass shooting in our country. This time it was done by a child in a Christian school down in Tennessee. It looked, from what I could tell on the newspaper, to be a relatively osh-posh kind of building, perhaps an osh-posh neighborhood in Tennessee. And 6 people have died, 3 grown-ups and 3 children. And I'm just, it's hard to talk about this, and I hate to bring it up first thing in the morning because I know a lot of you come to me for what's growing in the garden. Hi there, little bird. And then there's the bird songs that you come. They're still here. The garden's still here. But I want to ask the question, what is it? What is the, what is that called? Something dissonance? Oh, I always forget that word. Cognitive dissonance in a country where one of the political parties is more interested in banning books than keeping our children safe. They want to keep their minds free of what? And yet we use our children for target practice so that gun manufacturers can make as many guns as they want, as deadly as they want, give them to anybody that wants them, and then we blame it on mental health. We blame it on, I don't know, I guess they're blaming it on, for this child, they're blaming it on the medication, because I think, as I understand it, this child was born a female and was transitioning into a male, although I don't know exactly at what stage, or is this kid even on medicine? I mean, I don't know, well, that information came from Fox, I believe. So already I don't believe it. Even if it's true. And I want to just mention that this year, I believe it's this year. It's possibly it's next year, but I'm pretty sure it's this year. We're going through, and I will check and let you know probably in the morning tomorrow, in case there's a correction corner. But all the same, even if it's not exact this year, is the United States Chiron return. And the United States has their Chiron in Aries. And we can see America as, a wounded America as a gun-crazy country whose guns are more important than their children. We're a Cancer country. This is cognitive dissonance, right? I mean, how do we wake up in the morning every morning? You think this is going to help the mental health crisis? I mean, could a child feel that endangered that they want to shoot up their school? Because I don't know what is. What? What? You don't want me talking about this? Is that what the birds are saying? Oh, I gotta say it. So, just pondering, right? Pondering. We're building boxes for the kids to run in, so when the gunmen come into the school, they have a place to hide. Special locks. And then we have these drills. I remember when I was a kid and I had a fire drill, it used to freak me out. I was like, especially when I was little. And then you're like, oh, it's a drill. And then you realize that you got away from your your lessons for a while, and you got to like be outside and look around and chit chat on the line quietly, of course, because I went to Catholic school. You couldn't do anything loud in Catholic school except sing the praises of Jesus or God or Mary or Joseph or whoever else, in church. In my class last night, and this is a terrible thing to say, and I declared to my students, I can't wait till old white men aren't in charge anymore. It's just, no, I'm sorry, I'm having a moment, and I'm sure you've all had a moment over this as well, but we really got to think about this, and we have to work towards at least getting this assault weapons banned. And it's not enough to just have these background checks. People can get around them. We have to plug up all those holes and be safe again. This is crazy and ridiculous and nihilistic, and we cannot have it. So that's my last word on it this morning. Cancer that I am, when the moon's in Cancer. Tomorrow we have a trine between Mars and Saturn. It's the third of 3 because of that Mars retrograde station. It is a wave of change. It is a wave, actually, because it's in Saturn's in Pisces and Mars is in Cancer. So ride the wave. Let's try to fix this problem, guys. I don't know how, except through awareness and supporting maybe some change, some political action, maybe. I know the Sandy Hook parents have an organization. I mean, you think about, like, I'm thinking about the Parkland kids. I was thinking about the Parkland kids this morning and how they fought and fought and fought, and the gun violence and the protests and the thing, and how hard they fought, and we're not any closer. And maybe are we not closer necessarily. In some places perhaps we are, but for the most part we're not. And now we're trying to ban books. They can't read Where the Wild Things Are. They can't read the biography of Rosa Parks. They can't read about children who feel differently. We are spirit having a human experience. Sometimes the last couple of lifetimes we were one sex, and we come into this lifetime as another sex. And so it doesn't feel comfortable, and it doesn't feel right. And we try to resolve that. And then we have these crazy people saying, no, you don't count, you don't matter, you don't exist, you have a pee-pee, so you're a boy, you have a vajayjay, so you're a girl. Well, deep inside, emotionally, spiritually, energetically, maybe they don't feel that way. We have to have space for this, guys. We have to have space for this. This is evolution. It's not sin. It's not liberalism. It's evolution. Let's evolve. Oh my God, I'm so riled. Okay, I'll stop now. Thank you so much for listening to my rant. I don't like to start the morning with a rant because, you know, but sometimes you just gotta say what you gotta say. All right, let's end this day on a bright note. I'm going to bring you over to the daffodils, which are a little frosty and a little droopy from the frost, but all the same out there would be like the daffodils, right? No matter how harsh and cold it may be, we can still shine the light of the sun, shine the light of our souls, and keep our kids safe, and teach them about our history, and learn from it, and do it differently. God bless us all. God, Goddess, bless America. And the rest of the world. Because one of the wounds we hold is one of exceptionalism. We have an exceptional system. I do believe that. I think democracy is exceptional. But it takes a free press, and it takes an educated populace. And if we're banning books and listening to Fox and even corporate media, we're not being our best selves. Hi, little birds. They're very noisy. Tweet, tweet. Let me tell you about the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees. Well, we have trees and we have birds, but no bees and no flowers yet. Take care, everyone. Namaste.